Michelle Obama and Kamala Harris both go completely nuts, angry, mad, screaming. Welcome to John Mike Keene. Let's open on Michelle before the rally, where she's talking not just sane, but like a robot.
This presidential election is close, too close.
Okay, when they say too close, they're admitting that Trump is winning.
And with so much on the line, our freedoms, our future, our progress, it's easy to get a little nervous. But I want you all to listen to me.
You don't tell me what to do. You have to be compelling to get people to listen to you. You have to say things with funny content or extreme or an animated face that doesn't sound like a robot.
In this final stretch, we have to give it everything we've got. We need to vote like our lives depend on it and show up in numbers that cannot be denied.
So we know who the election deniers are. But doesn't she sound kind of like AI? It's so slow, like she's drugged.
Look, Kamala Harris is putting in the work. We see it every day.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
But she can't win this thing alone. She needs our help. So don't just sit around and look at the polls or wait to be called. It's time to do something.
Why is she implying that their voters just sit around and wait to be called?
We can send Kamala Harris to the White House. We can turn the page on Donald Trump's darkness, division, and incompetence, and we can usher.
Okay, forget that. Let's see what she means by the darkness. Listen to this.
She's putting herself out there fearlessly, facing down even her harshest critics.
She has a whole lot of critics these days. This is in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Everything that Michelle says about Kamala ends up being a cover-up for a huge insult. She's kind of owning Kamala here.
And unlike her opponent, she's not ducking interviews or cowering in safe spaces only with fawning audiences.
Why would you bring that up? She's not ducking interviews. Really? Because that's a big accusation of her. So she's going, what you guys all know, it's false. And Trump never ducked and cowered. He was shot twice. One time he stood up and started pumping his fist.
No, she's showing us what a sane, stable leader looks like.
If you have to say it, I could cue like 2 minutes of her cackling that would cure anyone of that notion.
Should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States. Never again.
That sounds perfectly sane. You could superimpose that with Adolf. That's how the fascist dictators speak from the podium. Let's get back to Michelle doing the big cover up.
We expect her to be intelligent and articulate.
No, that was Joe Biden that said that about Barack Obama being the first clean, articulate candidate.
To have a clear set of policies, to never show too much anger.
Never again.
Don't do that, Kamala.
To prove time and a time again that she belongs.
It's her values that don't belong. It's not that she doesn't belong. She's screaming again. Kamala is, and she was doing so well when she was all bubbly and joy and giggly at the DNC. And everyone's going like she went negative and she went dark. And now people are seeing how psycho she is.
But for Trump, we expect nothing at all.
It's weird because Trump has to pass so much higher of a bar than Kamala. Like if Kamala were to memorize 3 cue cards, they'd consider her a genius. But Trump's got to fix the economy, fix the whole world, fix the border, and he's doing great. This is all just a giant panic. I'm happy they rolled out Michelle. She's desperate. Michigan isn't going to go for it. Michigan's going for Trump. I'm John Mike Keene.